So often when blacks talk about the race issue, there's guilt projection, there's all kinds of things that we bring into the equation. But the reality is Jesus prophesied about these days. And he said in the last days, nation will rise up against nation. In the Greek, that's ethnic group against ethnic group. So there's something about the fallen nature of the world. Then Genesis 11, we found that there had to be, God had to break up the cultures, confuse our language, and separate us so that we wouldn't, in human strength, try to create a false unity. But in Acts 17, it says that God has set the boundaries of the nations as it's pleased him so that the residue of men might seek after the Lord. In other words, God's got a plan for every nation to be reached. I say that in this divided society, James, nobody can fix America but the church. Because on the day of Pentecost, when those folks spoke in tongues and they reversed the curse that had been set in Genesis 11, and God was showing us that the capacity for there to be oneness is in Christianity and believing in him. And so I want to summarize this, but I want to give it as a word of encouragement. In Christ, Paul said there's neither Jew nor Greek, male or female. He was saying we come to a higher level of unity and we become a new race. I believe that God is looking to raise up Martin Luther King Jr.'s with his mantle to heal the racial problem, but they're not going to just be black people. I believe in this generation, they're going to be whites, they're going to be Hispanics that God puts his hands on. And because they're Christians, they're going to live in a way that Bishop Jackson talked about, that they see, and Robbie talked about, that they see Christianity as their primary identifier. But listen to this, but they're anointed to release the healing unity of Christ. In other words, there's something that God has done to set us up for the nation to see Jesus. If we'll just come together, we'll believe that we're anointed in this age. And I believe that we're going to have to win people, disciple communities in order to see it. And if we'll preach the gospel and then make sure that our government, James, does not cause government to be seen as God. Socialistic-oriented government ensnares, it traps, it makes people dependent. But biblically based worldview will cause people to be freed, released into a liberty where they can find their destiny.